Hello and welcome friends to our channel Combo Pro, and I am here to review a movie Super 30. First of all, I will share a bit of its story without disclosing its spoiler. Basically, this is the story of a mathematician, Anand Kumar, who is Patna based mathematics teacher who teaches his students free of cost for preparing or for cracking the IIT examination, which is the hardest across the country. Basically, this is not the story of Anand Kumar only. This is the story of each one of us, each man who is striving and who is ready to show the struggle for aspiring, for completing his aspires and for completing his dreams. Secondly, it is not the battle of Anand Kumar against the socially and politically correct people, but this is the battle of that common man who want to bring a change in system, who want to bring a revolution in education. So these movies must watch for each student who is preparing for IIT, or non-science students also needs to be watched, because this story or this whole movie will give you a kind of motivation and inspiration, that energy, enthusiasm and passion is to be needed to inculcate in each one of us, in each student and teacher needs to be watched, and other than student teacher also needed to be watched, because this is the story which touches to every Indian, that how can we ascend on the path of the success and all. Now I will just share a biography I think you might have known about, but this is the part of this review, so I will just give you a biography, whoever don't know about him. So he was a very brilliant student at mathematics during his school days. Later on in college, he got the gold medal prize. Later he got an opportunity and chance to educate from the Cambridge University, England, but failing to accumulate the money and pennies to go to deport at London, he didn't succeed to gather all these monies to go London. Later on, what happens that so many setbacks, depressions, difficulties, and so many these kind of the obstacles comes in front of that Anand Kumar. But irrespective and regardless of all odds and obstacles, he succeeded to overcome these weaknesses, like the death of his father, then to run the bread and butter and to earn the money for his family and for his brother and some other his relatives. He could not gather that much amount of their money. Later on in this scenario, in this negative consequences, what happens that he got sudden opportunity to work in a very esteemed and elated institution who is running by a very unscrupulous and ruthless master, or so-called coaching teacher or coaching mafia, we can say in correct language, that Lalan Singh. But somewhere he felt that we need to do something for the poor and unprivileged students that like him, who could not succeed to complete their education because of the deficiencies and scarcity of the money. While working under that institution, that is namely as Excellence Academy, he got name and fame, he got money to to just earn bread and butter. Somewhere he forgot the things like that what can be suffered by the poor and unprivileged student. But later on, one incident completely changed his mentality, and he was thinking that we need to do something for the poor and unprivileged students. Then he took a decision that brought a revolution in India, that he has given that free education for the IIT students, for IIT aspiring students. And the surprising fact is that he selected only 30 students out of 12 lakh of the students who are aspiring for cracking and for qualifying that IIT entrance examination across the country, and he succeeded to make them qualify. 30 out of 30 students qualified in IIT entrance examination. So this movie, the story of this movie, basically right from his student age till the time that his first batch got selected in IIT. So the story this is the completely inspiring and motivational story. As far as the acting is concerned, the major the factor which decides the success of this movie is acting, and especially, no doubt, the acting of Hrithik Roshan. The way he adapted the characteristics, the dialect and the mannerism, the walking, talking, everything of the Bihar people. He basically hailed from the Mumbai, but Anand Kumar from Bihar, and he adopted that mannerism and dialect and intonation of his language so wisely that you never felt that he is Hrithik, but you can see the reflection of Anand Kumar in acting of the Hrithik Roshan. And the surrounding, the 30 students acted well, and his brother who helped him out a lot for acquiring this feat and achievement. But what happens that this society is so cruel that whoever, actually he was giving a free education and he is continuing giving free education, which made a setback and which evokes a rage amongst so many coaching institutes surrounding that institute. So he got attacks, not only mental and emotional, but even physical. He suffered from physical attacks like bombings and blast, and he suffered from so many setbacks like father of his death of his some of the family members, then physical attacks, and then some deficiencies in their financial condition. So all these, irrespective of all these negative scenario which he was suffering from, he succeeded to make his first batch completely qualified in IIT examination. This was actually the central theme of the movie, and the supporting staff and supporting star, the music or the background score and the songs, actually it played very in accordance with the theme or with the situation or the scene which is going on during that movie. It is a very important to and thinkable point prior to watch this movie. I will specially and very exclusively recommend this movie for especially the 12th science standard student, because they want to just crack this very hardest examination in order to accomplish their aspirations and dreams, and they want to just complete the target they actually set for their future and all. Now other things, that the direction and the screenplay was superb, that you can't find a single moment that where you can say that what is going on here and there, because so many movies are coming here in this year that is very irrelevant, but it is a very relevant issue, and this is the true story. This is very important for us, which leads us and which evokes us to go out our home and to go and watch this movie only in theater, because it will just create and evoke motivation and inspiration for you all. Apart from this, as far as the acting point of view and other skills point of view, the movie will not make you very disappointed, but by just considering all these plus points, I will just add some of the 1 to 2 minus points which can be neglectable there, like the run time of the movie. A little bit, it is very tedious sometimes. Actually, you feel that the climax is very lengthy, but that climax will make you some previous first half will make you smile, the climax and the later half will make you cry. Any movie any movie or any star who is able to make you smile or to make you cry, that movie is successful. This is the superb and super duper movie of the year. You must watch it. This is the must watch movie. I am giving 4.5 stars out of 5 for this movie, and some other movies which will be a very deserving movie for reviewing, so I will review in future. So please watch it and share it, and if possible, if you like it, so please subscribe, because very few subscribers are remaining for touching that feat of 1000 subscribers. It is, I'm just crossing above 850 subscribers. Now only 150 subscribers near about are remaining for touching that feat. So please subscribe my channel and share this review. Thank you very much and keep enjoying.